Tyson Foods will become one of the first Fortune 100 companies to stop using the nation's traditional large pharmacy benefits managers, as it looks to cut spending on high-cost drugs. After putting its benefits contract up for bid, Tyson dropped CVS Health's Caremark and chose PBM startup Rightway to manage drug benefits for its 140,000 employees starting this year, the company said Wednesday. Rightway guarantees that it can save employers 15% on pharmacy costs by using a transparent model where it passes drug discounts to employers and plan members, while also providing concierge care to help employees find lower-cost alternatives like generics and biosimilars. Tyson's decision adds to an upheaval in the industry, as startups promising lower costs and transparency challenge the largest benefit managers, and push them to change their own business models. Tyson made the decision as it saw pharmacy costs soar. "We were going anywhere between 12% to 14% increases for pharmacy, and on a $200 million spend that's quite a bit. We found that the specialty, drug, component of our trends were picking up a lot of the increase year over year," said Renu Chabra, Tyson vice president and head of global benefits. When she tried to get answers on what was driving those trends from the company's old pharmacy benefit manager, or PBM, Chabra says she couldn't get the kind of data she wanted. "I wanted to look at Humira, and I wanted to see what the acquisition cost was. And then I wanted to understand what Tyson was paying for that. It was very difficult to get to those numbers," she explained. "Part of this was to really get a partner who can help us organize the information, make sure we understand how to manage specialty, and really looking at how to get the best net cost." Most large employers work with the three biggest PBM players: CVS's Caremark, Cigna's Evernorth, and United Health Group's Optum Rx. By the end of 2022, those big three PBMs controlled nearly 80% of the pharmacy benefits market in the U.S., according to a Health Industries Research Center report. The large players argue that they have the scale to save employers on drugs costs by negotiating big rebates from drug makers. But they have come under increasing scrutiny from Congress and regulators at the Federal Trade Commission over the lack of transparency into the way they negotiate those discounts, and how much of those savings they actually pass on to employers and patients. Smaller PBMs like Rightway have marketed themselves as more transparent alternatives, without the conflicts of interest that the more vertically integrated players have. The traditional PBM model has operated on a taximeter-type approach. The more drugs that your members are on, the higher cost drugs that your members are receiving, the more money PBMs have made or are making, said Rightway co-founder and CEO Jordan Feldman.